Ain't no party like a cowboy party. Yeah, put the time ticker at the bottom of the screen so people can understand that this is me setting this thing up. Really appreciate everybody for tuning in. One way or another, I hope you guys have a beautiful, beautiful Saturday. The day before the game. We got the keys for the victory. Yeah. Come on, Cowboy Nation. I feel you guys. I know. I hope you got your libation or your coffee. Yeah. Shout out to all of the HBOs and the SGs. That's the share game, by the way. Appreciate everybody that helped me out on multiple platforms. Here live on YouTube, Facebook. Shout out to Instagram and Twitter and Twitch. Y'all know I'm getting it out of the mud. So my kids won't have to, right? Come on. You should do the same. The grind for your mind. Yeah, come on. It's Saturday. We talking about Cowboys versus Chargers. Not San Diego Chargers, by the way. LA Chargers. So I don't know. If you from San Diego, do you still rep LA Chargers? Are you really vested into that thing, huh? Come on. Salute to all of the bandwagons, right? Too. Can't leave them out. Come on. Mama, there go that man again, huh? Come on.
Yes!
Are you not entertained?
Yes!
Are you not entertained?
I want me some glory hole.
No doubt, Jerry. Oh my goodness. Let's go. A lot of people say this is easy. Well, won't you do it? Come on. Hey. Oh, I see you, Daryl. Shout out to you, Pat Kelly. Kelly. Appreciate you. Come on. All right. Oh, snap. Yeah. I beat that time. Yeah. Come on.
Yes!
Come on. Hey. Ho. Come on. Come on. Ah, it's Saturday. Oh, I can't believe. Oh, no, I can't believe it. I know you want to leave me, but I refuse to let you go. And if I have to beg, not please, not for your sympathy. Oh, come on, nation. I know y'all crunk, baby. I know y'all are crunk. I had a few people say, Law, you don't have flavor. I said, what? Get out of here. And I had somebody the other day said, the theme music is too low. So for both of them, I want them to politely, I told them to lean forward in the comment. So they've been leaning forward all the way to this point. Get out of here with that crazy stuff. Come on, baby. Don't y'all see the flavor I'm sprinkling over here? Yeah, I'll put the chat up here. Appreciate you, Jay Versick. Man, coming in. Man, I appreciate you, man. Oh, I appreciate you. AI, you know, she's a little late. She's a little behind, you know, and bear with her on that. You know, she's supposed to read that out. You know? There she go. There she go.
My ideal thoughts, don't make it a shootout. Zeke and Pollard running the rock and Dak attacking the secondary. Kill the clock and also short passes for more completions and yard/time killer.
Versick, you got it right down on the money. I believe that is what's going to happen. They like to play two deep safety looks. So they like to invite or embrace you to run. They embrace the run or what have you. So that will be the game plan. Two deep safety looks, right? And at times they would play off on the DBs on the outside, but they want you to run. That's weird. It's a different type of philosophy, whereas most people want to stop the run. They want to stop the run in order for you to be one-dimensional in passing. Now, when you have a quarterback like a Dak Prescott who can carve up any defense basically in the National Football League, as you can see, he's going to put up north of 300 yards, so just throwing the rock, basically. We just look at the historic data, and we can see that he's going to put up north of 300 yards. Now, my thing is, we got to run it. We got to have a well-balanced team. Balance. We got to. Regardless of the situation of throwing the rock 40 to 50 times, it looks good on paper. But we want to have that balance. So it won't be like this, so it could be. Yeah, we want balance, Cowboy Nation. That's what we want. And appreciate you, Jay Verse, for that. Good morning to you, BD. Great. Thank you for jumping in. Shout out to you, Williams. I see you there. Big dog, Kenny, ready for a football weekend. Yeah, Kenny, I see you. Yeah, we got to get ready. We ready for it. One of the things that we got to understand, too, let me pull up this chart right here. And appreciate everybody for jumping in. Dallas Cowboys, the players, that's out. One, we have DeMarcus Lawrence. He's out, right? Injury reserve. He gone. He gone, dog. Randy Gregory, he's out. He's not going to play. He didn't get the 2 negative reports from the protocol situation, so he's out. Ty Nsekhe, we hope all is well. He was rushed to the hospital. Somebody said it was for heat exhaustion. The last video that I did, somebody said he had a heart situation, so I hope that his heart and everything is all right. Donovan Wilson is questionable. So that's a cause to pause with that type of situation. And DeMonte KZ, he got a big question mark on him. And that's because of his quad, his thigh area. And Donovan is because it's growing. On the opposing team, if I can scroll down so you guys can see their name, they got Brian, he's out on injured reserve. Christopher Harris Jr., he's out. So Justin Jones, that's a defensive tackle, he's doubtful, so he's a big old question mark there. And Nassar Adderley, he's questionable, so I'll pick on him. I think he wears number 24 out there. I'll pick on him if he's out there. And they like to play the 2 deep safety looks, man-to-man on the outside. And one can argue, if you see the matchup, I'm going to tell y'all, like come on, if you see that there's not a safety, if they played single high, if you don't see if that safety is cheating to Amari Cooper's side, and if you see Dangerous Lamb, as my guy De Lunatic would say, versus Ashanti Samuel Jr., go to it. It's going to be a good matchup, a good battle, but I believe that CD Lamb can get him. You know, Lamb going into his second year, you know, the other guy's still a rookie, you know, and there is some situations whereas if he's going to give you the underneath, I want Lamb to work that action. Now, if you absolutely see it being flipped and it's Amari Cooper on the rook, I would throw that thing blindly to Amari Cooper's side because I trust in what I see. So that's from the injury report. Let me see. They got 4 injury report. Let me click on this and see what they show me. It's 4 injury report right here. And I think this is for all NFL teams. So let me get out of here. Let me skip back. Skip. So that's just how that goes. Derwin James Chargers is equivalent to Malik Hooker. This is that guy. Derwin James, loved him when he came out of college or what have you. Shout out to his college program. And he was a guy that most Cowboy fans, we had him high on our board. Remember, we was looking for that safety. And but he was drafted just before we had got a chance to put our hands on him. Akeem says no, La'el Collins. Yeah, La'el is out. Terrence Steele is in. And after Terrence Steele, I believe they're going to roll with, is it Brandon Knight? That's going to be our backup to Terrence Steele. So what the Cowboys' plan and operation will be is to chip on that side, bring down Schultz, also bring in maybe, just maybe, if they run 20 personnel or 21, is to have the running back primarily on that side of Joey Bosa's side. Lance Bell says, what's Cedric Wilson thoughts? Ceddy, he's a pure route runner, which I like. He improved so much on his route. He's nifty in a sense, whereas a lot of teams may be falling asleep on him and not understanding that you look up at 16, 17 yards that he's down the field. And he got soft hands. He knows and understands the game. Look, we talk about this before, like former NFL stars that played in the league or what have you, that had sons, and now they're playing in the league. Well, lo and behold, Cedric Wilson is one of those guys. You know, his father won the Super Bowl. Well, he didn't win it, but he caught a touchdown pass in the Super Bowl for the Steelers. So he knows what it takes to prepare himself and be prepared, be ready. You know, he knows all of those things. So a game like this, a moment like this, being ready to get out there to put on the pass and wear that number 1. I told everybody during this offseason that number 1 looked good on him, don't it? Yeah, so he can find those areas, and he knows that he's prepared and he's ready. Dwight Davis, Derwin James. Oh, Derwin James on CD Lamb. Shoot. Give me that matchup all day. You know, BD Gray says Cedric also played quarterback, so he sees the field like one, you know. Yeah, Cedric Wilson played quarterback in high school, and he sees the field differently. Just the same when Michael Gallup was out there. A lot of people fail to realize he played quarterback while he was in high school. So knowing where the soft spots in the zone, knowing when to cut across your route, knowing to play with leverage is a wonderful thing. So, keys to victory. Keys to victory. Do we have to play keep away in this game? TOP, time of possession. I wrote that down on my last key to victory for last week, and we won. We won TOP. We did. So that wasn't the key then. Nevertheless, we still going to use that as a key. TOP, time of possession. You want to control the clock. This is a road game, by the way, but it's going to feel like we're at home, right? It's going to feel like we're at home. Shout out to all of the L.A. Cowboy fans out there. If you're on the West Coast, let me know. Make some noise, man. If you're on the West Coast, bring it. We right here, and we ain't going anywhere. If you're on the West Coast, let me know, man. We represent L.A. It's going to be a lot of dark-colored blues out there in the stands, believe it or not. And one can argue that it shouldn't be that many L.A. Charger fans out there, especially they split that thing with the Rams, right? Right, Big Ant, appreciate you. Derwin James, appreciate you. Yes, sir. See, look, we representing, baby. So we make noise. We're going to make some noise. We're going to make some noise out there. We're going to bring the heat. Bring some fire. Charger fans going to be like, God, no. Hey, man, you know, I didn't know that Cowboy Nation, they're strong. Tell them, we strong, baby. Diggs on Keenan Allen. Yeah. West Coast all day. I see you, Matt Nash. You know, Tony, appreciate you. Look at that. Y'all sure lost some good love when we was out there, you know. Me and my guy, Vach Lombardi, we went down there to L.A. Boy, we had a good time. Yeah. Made me feel like saying, dog, Dallas, y'all cool over here in Dallas. But, man, they love me out there in L.A. Shoot, I'll never be homeless out there. Y'all treat me like I was out kinfolks, man. Yeah. Look, I go to L.A., I just wear this. You know, I wear this, you know. Shoot. Shout out to all of the gangs out there, but shoot, this is number one gang out there. Yeah, but back to the Cowboys on the field. But shout out to all my L.A. Cowboys and all of the West Coast Cowboys over there. We rolling deep over there. Yeah, didn't have to pay for nothing. I felt like a king over there, man. I really appreciate it. Yeah, old boy came to me, man. Let me say this quick story. He had tattoos all over his face, his neck, all down to his fingertips. I said, God, dog, he didn't leave no spot on his body to not have a tattoo. He pulled up and said, hey, Lord, whatever you need, dog. Hey, what you want? You want chips, pop, soda? You know, he said, soda. He said, soda, you want soda, chips? You know. You know, you want whatever you want. You know, I was like, hey, dog, you know, if they had it, I'd say, give me the oodles and noodles, man. But
This is Sparta!
I see you, outlaw. Yeah. He hooked me up, dog. I was good, man. I was good. But neither here nor there. The key to victory, keeping Dak Prescott, main thing, upright. Not just me. Keeping Dak Prescott upright. That's the number one key to this victory. Number two, because when you keep Dak Prescott upright, we don't have to worry about going back and forth as it relates to, hey, will the ball get moving down the field? We don't have to go back and forth with that. But the number one thing is keeping Dak Prescott upright. That's the number one key. Number two would be red zone efficient levels. Let me repeat. Red zone efficient levels. And the only reason, and I see some people from the East Coast, hey, I haven't been on the East Coast yet. You know what I'm saying? Representing the silver and blue and all of this stuff, you know. But Cali showed me a lot of love. And shout out to when I went to Mark Holmes' spot, you know, over there. You know, they showed me a lot of love over there, but you guys get what I'm saying. Yeah, West Coast different from the East. Y'all already know how that goes. Tyler says oodles and noodles fire. Yeah, the oodles and noodles. TD no field goals is from Paul. Yeah, you're right. And speaking of that, let's listen in to some of these guys on efficient levels as it relates to red zone. Before I press play, I want you guys put down where you guys think that we are ranked at in red zone in the last 3 years. I want a number. It's from a scale from 1, and we know we damn for sure know we ain't number one offense in red zone, you know. But from 1 to 32, it's 32 teams in the NFL. I want you guys to put down where do you guys think we are ranked at as it relates to red zone. I'm going to see if anybody get it right before I hit play. Todd Cook says 20. Thomas Leach says 24. No. 32. No, I don't see the number yet. 16, 15. 28, you close. You 2 off. 29. Yeah, you go low. You got it right. It's nothing to celebrate to, but we are ranked 30th in the last 3 years, collectively speaking, in red zone. Now, there's tons of reasons why, but let's listen to some of these guys, and we'll give this thing objectively speaking. We'll give this thing. Shout out to you, Miss Jessica.
Okay, so the red zone problem, it's been going on for 3 years.
Can y'all hear that?
But even more so since the start of 2020, and I know Dak was hurt, but they are 30th in the NFL in red zone in the last 17 regular season games. It is killing them.
30th. Woo! Oh my gosh, man. That's nothing to celebrate to. I just want to give them credit. Shout out to 1310 The Ticket. This is what we're listening to. But let's listen back to this thing.
Okay, so the red zone problem, it's been going on for 3 years, but even more so since the start of 2020, and I know Dak was hurt, but they are 30th in the NFL in red zone in the last 17 regular season games. It is killing them. They're a very productive offense, but the red zone is killing them. And to me, that goes to 2 things. One, they do think Zeke is better inside the 10 than he really is. his success rate is not high enough, and so they've been using Dak and Zeke with zone reads and pitch options and all these two-man games to either or their way.
We will be very battle-tested if we survive all these war wounds. Young guys and role players will develop in the fire. Then when our studs return, we'll be ready to dance with anyone in the league. 11 show up and show out. Hashtag DC4L.
Appreciate you, B-Wee. Appreciate you, man, for the donations to help elevate the nation. Man, I really appreciate you. This is what I want, and you're speaking right to my mind. You know, you're like you're living in my head. This is exactly what I want. I want the offense to really carry this team. But I still want, let the AI speak again, somebody
Number
else.
3, keep Anthony Brown off the field.
No.
Oh, my God. Leave old Anthony Brown. Oh, I think I got him, but I don't got him. But, hey, that's AB. He would do it to me anyway, because that's AB. Appreciate you, Stelios, Uncle Dave. Man, appreciate you so much, man, for that. But be weird. You're living right in my mind. My thing is, this is what I want. This is what I want, you know. And then you guys can put what you want. I believe that I definitely do not want to see this defense peak in September, right? Do anybody agree? I don't want to see this defense peak in September anyway. I want this offense to get on the right page. I want this offense to get things going September. Offense can go all year the same way. That's what it is. But I want this defense to learn to play together and make plays, make impact plays, get to the quarterback. We didn't touch Tom Brady last game. Regardless of the aficionados, we didn't put him down on the dirt. So this game, I want to figure this out because I know we're not having DeMarcus Lawrence, nor are we having a Randy Gregory. But I still want this defense to figure it out. And this is a good time and a chance in the situation. Why, Law? Because of this right here. You can utilize the scheme. If your scheme is there, your defense will be there. Now, regardless of scheme as it relates to Anthony Brown, his technique was flawed. Play the proper technique. But that's a whole nother story when we talk about skill set. But playing the proper technique would take him further. But he got to be willing to do it. And coaches got to be able to call out the BS, the bull sugar. I was supposed to have safety help over the top, but did you do your job? Did you play up to the point the proper way of that technique supposed to be? So that's when coaching come into the matter of things. But if coaching leave the political mess out the way, then we can see the young fish come up. And I believe at some point we got to give these young guys a chance. And I believe somebody posted that comment. If you did, let me know. But appreciate you, B-Wee. Thank you again. Agreed. AB ain't developing. And if he is into the S. Yeah. Let's see the A. Yeah.
Agreed. Ab ain't developing. And if he is, it's into poop.
Yeah, it's into the poop. I didn't know she was saying it. let me let her say this again.
Agreed. Ab ain't developing, and if he is, it's into poop.
No.
That's so funny to me, man. She said poop. She's so proper with it. Poop. But development is a major thing. All right, so let's get back to this red zone conversation. I really appreciate you guys. Let me rewind it just a little bit.
The 10 than he really is. His success rate is not high enough, and so they've been using Dak and Zeke with zone reads and pitch options and all these two-man games to either or their way into the end zone, and it's not working like they think it does. And then the other thing, Georgie, and I was curious what you thought of this, they have not had a red zone wide receiver that's come close to replacing Dez Bryant, despite all the money they spend at wide receiver.
Wow.
Yeah, I think that's a good one. I'll add one more.
He was as good
Maybe
as anybody in this league.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he
He
was great.
missed a touchdown for crying out loud. Dez, a lot of people sleeping on Dez, but Dez, shoot, he was missed a touchdown when he got into the red zone.
Prime. Yeah.
I think Cooper with his feet could maybe be that guy, routes that somehow get him open in a short amount of time, or maybe you need 2 or 3 seconds for that to happen for him to make a couple of those really quick moves. I'll go with one more.
I think you're missing an elite tight end.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. That'd be nice,
Witten,
yeah.
Losing Witten and Dez at the same time did kill the red zone. I wonder how much the difference between Romo and Dak at that particular part of the field, I wonder what the difference is if a quarterback expert could shed some light on that at some point. I don't know. I'm sorry, George.
Okay.
Well, that's good observation from those guys. Red zone, and we just try to find the problem and try to eradicate that problem. So we're not saying we're going to put the toothpaste back into the tube by any stretch of anybody's imagination, by the way, Cowboy Nation. We're just going over a situation as it relates to one of the keys of the game, red zone efficiency. I'm looking at this offense. We good offense. We can move the ball until we get to the 20, and then we kind of like wet the bed a little bit, prematurely shaking, before we get a chance to make any impact, and we drop the oodles and noodles, right? We drop the egg on the faces of ourselves, basically. So my thing is 2 different types of quarterbacks. When Dez was catching all of those passes in the red zone, that fade ball was like second to none from Tony Romo, and that's just how that went at that type of juncture when you got somebody that can high point the ball. Most rookies and most young quarterbacks takes maybe 3 to maybe right at 4 years to make that fade ball just perfect within get to that time frame, unless you are one of the few like Pat Mahomes. So that's just how that goes. Or Aaron Rodgers, who sat on the bench for 3 to 4 years by himself, by the way. So this is not me making excuses for Dak Prescott when we get into the red zone situation. Another thing to that would be the caliber and the type of wide receivers that you got. You got to understand your skill set of player. Fade ball, you can watch thousands and thousands upon film and tape. You don't see Amari Cooper being that high point, I'm going to catch the ball and drag it and pull it out of the sky. That's not his game. He is a guy that cuts you up inside and he gets open underneath, or he gets open with just nuanced route running. He's not fade ball, 50-50 jump ball guy. Now, we do have a guy in that arena. His name is Michael Gallup, right? But Michael Gallup, he just got here too. He's going into his what year this is for Gallup? Is it 3rd year or something like that? And, of course, his rookie year, he had to learn and develop in all of those things. So when we look at the collective red zone woes, one can argue when they brought up the point with my dog Jay Form. Appreciate you off the top rope.
Cowboys were top 10 in red zone 2016-2017. Since then they've lost Leary, Keith Smith, and Jason Witten. Enjoying this LA weather law. Go Cowboys.
Yeah, I know you enjoying it because you out there with the team.
This is Sparta!
Hey, that's good observation here. Good observation. This is what the guy's saying. And I do not want people to shame Kellen Moore. Look what he just said. Cowboys were top 10 in red zone in 2016/17. You had a young Ezekiel Elliott who was really putting the ball inside because Dak Prescott, he wasn't putting up 40 to 50 touchdowns in the air, right? Dak Prescott, he did run some red zone plays with his legs, right? And the offensive line was pretty much intact -1, right? -1 of the guys in 2016. In 17, I have to go back and fact check the 2017 J form. But since then, we lost Keith Smith. Keith Smith was a mindset. Keith Smith was more of a, you guys remember the storyline with Keith Smith. Do you go with Keith Smith or do you keep Rod Smith? And I was telling people during that time frame, go with the guy that's going to be aggressive. Go with the guy that's going to knock somebody in the mouth and leave them with the raggedy tooth. Because Rod Smith, He was the brother of Jalen Smith, and he was more of a finesse type of running back. But give me the guy that's going to punch you in the mouth and leave you with the raggedy tooth. That was Keith. And the Cowboys went with the finesse one. They went with the smooth car, the car that looks comfortable. And I'm not saying that Rod Smith was terrible when we kept him, but I think that marginally we would have been more of a physical identity with Keith Smith because he was going to look for somebody to hit, and he had that linebackers because I believe he used to play linebacker, and he had that type of mentality. When we lost Jason Witten, he was just that old broom that can get those corners. Jason Witten was a good red zone target. We can go back and look at some of the games that he bailed us out on before he retired and came back, of course. He was a red zone target as it relates to finding the end zone. A good play that people can recall would be against the Eagles, right? I mean, it looked like he didn't move, but he was moving, and then he turned, and the Eagles guy jumped into a route, and he was like, Jason Witten way over there, dog, with the ball, with the celebratory touchdown spike, So that's just how that goes. But I think that Jay Form is right on the money when he said when we lost Ron Leary and Keith Smith were ideal as it relates to physicality. When you play football, what Coach Marv always says, you got to establish the physical presence. You got to be a team that can punch teams in the mouth. What happened here is you can look cute 80 yards away, 50 yards away, but when it get down to the 20, it's mano a mano, it's man-on-man type of stuff. But let me know if I'm wrong, Cowboy Nation. Let me know. Dez helped out. Todd Cook, appreciate you. Dez helped others in the red zone with those 78 team touchdowns. Yeah. Ron Leary was the last pulling guard the Cowboys had. Jay, that's a I ain't gonna. I say false positive. No, but that's not a false positive. But Jay, you're right on the money. I believe, and I'm probably people gonna castrate me, probably chop my head off, reverse crucify me when I say this. People always get mad when I say this. Basically, I believe La'el Collins right now, his development curve, he would have been a hell of a guard if they would have just kept him at that left guard. And when he said, I kind of like playing right tackle. No. I believe what happened over the last course of the years, they wet the bed by thinking that, okay, we got a good caliber player out of La'el Collins as a tackle. Because we can develop him, we got a steal out of a deal or what have you. And then La'el Collins' agent probably looking at it like, I'm going to get paid tackle money. Tackle money, if you do the reference, make more than guards or what have you. But I believe you would have had a better production out of Tyron Smith, La'el Collins, and Travis Frederick with those three on one side of the field. Why, Law? Because when we had Connor Williams, appreciate you, man. Y'all coming off the top rope. Appreciate you, Thomas. Thank you for the donation. But you seen when I'm talking to the AI. Come get me. You seen when Connor Williams was drafted. Tyron Smith played most of his time helping him out. Like, let me squeeze to this side. Let me help this guy out because he's getting his butt whooped. And also Travis Frederick. Let me help this guy. Let me help the young kid out. Yeah, Thomas, what you got?
Offense line has fell off. Zeke has to be better. Run game and play action are the key to improving the red zone game.
Amen. So what I'm saying is, Cowboy Nation, is Jay Form is right. Leary was our best pulling guard, or had the ability to pull or what have you, and make people pay. And then when he gone, you saw the decline of the offensive line. But the Cowboys had the solution right there. So what they did was they took a person that's better at guard and put him at right tackle, which sacrificed a full year for him to develop and become a right tackle out of La'el Collins. I believe if you keep him at guard, you will have a better situation, a more formidable offensive line, solid on the left side. And of course, we couldn't predict what was going to happen to Travis Frederick, but at least you would have had a full, complete side, right? And you wouldn't have to worry about Tyron Smith helping out the young kid, Connor Williams. But what happened is the Cowboy Nation in front office, they drafted Connor Williams, and they do not want to admit that pick was kind of like, iffy. They wanted to say, okay, this guy got potentials. We can develop him. And now it's crazy that it's 2021, and we are still talking about Connor Williams being developing. Let me know where I'm lying. Let me know. I'm going to read somebody comment before I hit play on this next segment. Let me know, because that is what's going on. Who is still waiting on Connor Williams to arrive? Now, you can just type in, and I know you can and I know it's highlights, but you can find highlights, multiple clips of highlights of La'el Collins when he played at that guard, mauling over people, moving stuff out of the way. I want you guys to find the multiple highlights of Connor Williams. Yeah. VD Gray says Connor Williams is the Jalen of the offense. It's beyond time to move on. Yeah. So it's just what it is. And I'm not just trying to beat a dead horse with Connor Williams. I'm looking at it, Connor Williams. It's not his fault that they continue to play this man like that and develop him. How many offensive coaches Connor Williams had, offensive line coach? He had more than 3 or 4 of them by this point, I believe. It's not his fault. Y'all coming in, Mark Colombo, and then y'all come in with Joe Falvin. Y'all coming with Callahan, whatever, Bill Callahan, whoever, He had multiple guys to teach him different techniques.
He's like tomorrow never arriving.
Yeah, Jay Bursick. You're right. So, and it's like you see a trickle-down effect of all of this stuff, because now your running back got to pick up different keys on how to hit holes and things like that. So it's different. And then, of course, you have all of these other things that come into fruition. All right, so let's listen to what these guys had to say about this one.
So that 3rd and goal play, the idea is if we can, make this pitch, we have Ezekiel Elliott with half the field, with a blocker in Blake Jarwin
to get 2 yards
and 1 defender, and all he's got to do is cross the goal line anywhere between the middle of the field and that far pylon. So a lot of times it's just a sprint race, and you see this even in practices where just get there before the guy can cut it off. That's what's so frustrating about that one play. And I know it's been a lightning rod all week, and we didn't argue about it, but it looks like all the TV talk shows have argued about it, and Zeke has defended himself, and Blake Jarwin's thrown himself in front of the bus. But that's what's so annoying to me is that you dream of calling a play where you've only got a 2-on-1 situation and 40 yards of space. You've got to believe your running back can figure that out. And if he can't, he's either too slow or the defender deserves defensive player of the week in the entire league. Or, they
talking about that play that Jarwin, he kind of whiffed on the block. Ezekiel Jarwin said, man, he wish he would have just got all into it. Hey, coaches out there would say, sweat them shoulders, get down, get grunt. I want to see some grunt action on there. But he whiffs on that block. And Ezekiel Elliott, he hesitated, and he cut back inside. And Ezekiel Elliott said he's supposed to switch the ball to his left hand or left arm, squeeze it, and rock it all the way in. And if the guy comes, you stiff arm him, or you bust like, like Coach would tell you, you bust like, I ain't going to say it's still early, you bust like Hell to the pylon. That's all it is. It's a race to the pylon. And all you got to do is just knock that thing over. Knock the pylon over. They'll give you the touchdown. They will. Let's see here. Johnny. Yeah. You know, before the AI speak on that, you right. You're right. But do you really trust them in the red zone like that, though? Let the AI speak.
I am Jarwin and Skulls, not being used in the red zone. Why do we forget about these dudes? They ain't no scrubs. They are some bad dudes.
You know, the previous play, I forgot which one was it. Was it Schultz or Jarwin? The Tampa Bay Buccaneers bracket covered the tight end. And that was a play that Dak Prescott dropped back, and it was a botch play in my opinion because it was a play action, and Ezekiel Elliott wasn't close up on the ball. He ended up dropping back and throwing the ball to Ezekiel Elliott. It was a tad too late, and he went out of bounds. But the Tampa Bay Buccaneers did a great job on covering the tight ends. That's normally in red zone defense, tight end. Because they are the targets. They're 6'5" and 6'6", and quarterback's best friend. Kevin Simmons says they can't block. You know what? You right on that one because not only like we give Schultz some praises on his blocking because his blocking is better than Jarwin, but Schultz is just like this Hall of Fame world. Grandiose, I guess you can say, best blocker in the NFL. He's really not that either, Case in point, I believe I did a video. Let me see if I can find it right quick. I really appreciate you guys. I'm building the plane while it's in the air. Thank those who understand. Let me see where I got this video at. Because I want to show you guys this video. Where is that? Here we go. I don't know if I have audio on it, but I think I can talk.
There were several plays.
All right, so you see this play that's outside.
To bounce onto the outside and get multiple yards in this game.
You go like So y'all see the play. Let me mute that. All right, so y'all see the play. And Ezekiel Elliott, he bounces off to the edge. He give you. That's a first down. That's good yards, right? But I believe on this next one, you see, there's Schultz. The guy, he just don't know how to attack the edge as what we like to see in a situation. And when you think about it, just look at Schultz right here. Go after the linebacker. What are you doing? So even when we think of Schultz as a blocker, he's okay. He's not like this guy that you're going to sit back and say, all right, he's world-class blocker. He's just not that guy either. So we can go back and forward when we talk about blocking and scheme and situation with these tackles, with these tight ends. But I think that Schultz is a better blocker than Jarwin. Don't get it twisted, though. All right, so let's go back to what we was talking about with the red zone conversation.
Just look back at that and I say, man, the Zeke I know can spin back to the inside, get a yard, maybe not get all the way in, but
the Zeke you know from where, from when is the
peak
appropriate
Zeke.
4 years ago, maybe. And that was part of the segment too. What do we have in Zeke? That was the big question: is what do we have here? And
he looks better
I need
physically.
more. Yeah, I need more evidence to see what we have here. And there was part of me that would have loved to do see him do just what he said, put in his left hand, stick his left foot in the ground, cut it up, and see if that dude could tackle. That was a great play that backup safety made.
Oh yeah, just truck the guy.
Yeah, but wouldn't you love to have seen that and just see the collision at the two and see who won? I think Zeke would have won it.
Yeah. And all you got to do is get the tip of the ball to that pylon. So, run even with him and then try to dip your shoulder in there and dive for it. And I don't know. He didn't even get close. He actually stopped and cut back into the help, and that made me crazy.
So that was them talking about that portion of it. And that's just how it goes. All right, so for the next 30 minutes, I want to know your thoughts, your 3 keys to the game. Call-in number will be at the top of the screen. Just bear with me while I put the call-in number situation together. Let's go with it. I want to know your thoughts, though, Cowboy Nation. Let's set it up. Hey ho. I want to know y'all thoughts, man. Here we go. Make sure I got my timer. Yo, we got it right. The call-in number 657-390-7391. I'm gonna pin it. If you guys have, there's no access code necessary or needed. So, with that being said, we got the 903. You live, Lady Jessica.
What's up, Lawlation?
What's good with you?
Good. Happy Saturday, everyone. My thoughts, Law, is that we execute in the red zone, that everybody get out there and haul their butts down that field, and let's get in that red zone and get them touchdowns. And everybody got to step up. You can't be wondering who spot I'm taking. Bro, this not the time for that. It's time to step up, do your job, and let's win this game. That's all it is. One team, one sound, working together as one team, and go win this game. And y'all steady talking like this is a team that don't have no winning option. Yes, they do. Y'all need to stop talking out y'all butt just because we lost. We only lost that game by 2 points, a few points, and because of one mistake that didn't go down, and because they kept dropping ball. We need those receivers to get those balls that Dak put in their hand. No drops, Law. No drop balls. Catch everything that come at them. Catch everything. I know some mistakes might come about, but still, we have to focus on not dropping the ball. Not when Dak throw that ball and put it in their hand, they need to grip it with all they might. Woo! Get the butter, no butterfingers. No butterfingers. No slips, no drops. We got to burn the midnight oil, so to speak. We got to get down there and whip this thing open. Don't show no mercy.
No mercy. So those are your three keys. You said red zone, no drop balls. What the third key is? What's the third key?
The third key, defense, get out there, and let's get some sacks.
Ooh, I love your three keys. I love them. Look, red zone, we're going to get down there and score. The second key was no drop balls. And then the third key, defense. Defense. Do you care to give a final score prediction, Lady Jessica?
Final score?
The score prediction day. Yeah, putting your feet to the fire because we know we're going to come victorious, right? Come on, baby. What's the final score?
Say, if it's possible, 35-17.
Woo! I'm going to go crazy when that. Lady Jessica, don't you know what I'm going to do when it's 35-17? Y'all might have to call, what do you call it, the crazy people, because y'all be like, Law getting crazy checks over there. He got to be, because I'm going to go crazy. 35-17. That sounds like a good score for us, by the way. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
That's what I just see, 35-17. I mean, because I was like thinking about numbers and I was trying to put some in the head, and 35-17 came to mind.
Oh, my gosh. I appreciate you for calling in. Thank you so much for calling into the show.
Sparta!
That's a good call from her, man. Let me give a round of applause with that one. Oh, man. You got to. The 602, you got to bring some heat, man. You got to bring some heat. 602, you live.
Yo.
Am I on? Yeah, you live, man. Let me stop the time for you, man, so you can get it right. All I need is the three keys to victory. I need your thoughts on the game. Can you do it within 2 minutes? Go with it. It's your time.
Got you. Okay, so yeah, just first of all, I just want to say I love the show, man. I listen to you all the time. My 3 keys is gonna be we just gotta play some good coverage on the back end.
Mm-hmm.
We can get some pressure. The Rob Marinelli days, we used to go and get pressure with all kinds of just no names, and I feel like we got a couple people that can come out. I feel like Hooker is gonna be a key.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever he does on the back end is going to definitely be important. Dak's going to keep firing.
Mm-hmm.
I've been eating up these free bets. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I feel like Dak's definitely going to put it on them. But it's going to be a close game. I think I gave you two keys so far. So, I mean, other than those two, I think Zeke's going to eat. Everybody's been hard on Zeke, but it's really not all on Zeke. It's a combination of
things. Of a lot of things, man. A lot of things.
And then also, just to use my last part of time, I'm going to go to the game, the Eagles game, the day after my birthday. My lady's taking me to the game for the first time. I've been a Cowboys fan my whole life from Arizona.
Will you be in town that week? Would you be in town that week?
I'm gonna be out there from that Saturday afternoon to Tuesday. I'll leave out Tuesday.
We got an event. I won't be there because I have to attend a funeral that I'll be to. But that Sunday we got an event. My
condolences on that too.
I appreciate you that. Text me, man, at 682-214-4087. Yeah, write that number down. That's my text line.
You said what is it?
682-214-4087. 682-214-4087.
Got you.
I just got from a promo meeting yesterday, and we will have Michael Gallup in the building, and we're gonna have another special guest there to attend.
Oh, that's love.
So I'm gonna send you like the information. So, and I'm gonna try to get with the guys so they can shout your name out, man, for your birthday. So all you got to do is show up and be there, man. It's gonna be in the Irving area. It's Toyota Music Station.
Okay.
So just type that in on your Google, or just shoot me a text, and I give you that information on how to get there. It's already 90.
I appreciate.
Yeah, it's over 90,000. It's over 90 people that's going to be there. So one of the seats should belong to you. So 682-214-4087. Shoot me your information. I'll make sure they give you a shout out there, man.
I really appreciate it, Law. Definitely appreciate the show. You're the only one I really listen to other than Vach. I really like the way you do the round table with the other teams. I love the way that you it's just every time you come into the other team's round table, it's like you dominate with that extra, that right. Cowboy up spirit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just keep giving it to the Eagles, dude, man. He be sweating over there.
Lord Brunson.
Lord Brunson.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna leave you with this real quick because I took too much time from you.
You good.
My lady is my fiance is a born and raised Philadelphia, and she's a Philly fan. So we'll be out there, rooting against each other. But definitely, love the team. Love the team for sure.
Yeah, appreciate you, man. Thank you so much, man. Happy birthday to you. If I didn't get a chance to say it from you from here, you good one. Yeah, good call from that guy, man. I forgot to get his name, but text it in the chat. Shout out to J Form. Toyota Music Factory, not station, but Toyota Music Factory. And you should see that. It's going to be on that Sunday, the day before the game. I will be in California, but I wish I would be able to be there, but I won't. But Toyota Music Factory between 12 and 4, be there. Don't meet me there because I won't be there, but beat everybody else there between 12 and 4 o'clock. We will have Michael Gallup is in the building, and I can't tell you guys the special guest that is going to be there. It's going to be a good, unique treat. You know what I'm saying? So I want to see y'all there. By the way, I might sprinkle some, clues of the special guest that's going to be there. But I'm going to tell you guys, he was drafted this year by the Dallas Cowboys. That's all I'm gonna say. You know, I don't wanna outspeak my wisdom teeth, but you guys know he will be there at Toyota Music Factory, and I hope you guys are able to come out. All right, so 580. What do you know?
Hey, what's going on, Rob?
Nothing to it. Banks, what's good, man? Talk to me.
Hey, not much, man. Hey, for me, my keys is just execution on all three levels.
Say your three keys. What you got?
My three keys are execution on offense, defense, and special teams.
Okay.
And then coaching.
And coaching.
And those are my keys, man.
Oh, this is the keys. You ain't gonna elaborate on them, man. You got a lot of time left, man. You ain't gonna elaborate. What you gonna do with the offense? What you gonna do with the defense? What you gonna do with the special teams?
Hey, special teams is with the field goals.
Field goal, okay.
Hey, red zone, offense, red zone, run the ball with Zeke and Pollard. And set up the pass, set up the pass with the run. And then defense, do some zone blitzing on him. I mean, this kid, I know he's supposed to be the next hot thing, but he's only in his second year. He ain't seen everything.
Right.
So, set up something confusing. He's not Tom Brady. I know he's rookie this year, but he hasn't seen everything yet. So, that's why I said my other key was coaching. Dan Quinn, he got to set up something that this kid ain't seen. He ain't seen a lot.
Right.
So, and get some of these younger players in there. You know, they talk about, scheming with players that they ain't seen, or put these rookies in. Put right in. If Anthony Brown's going to make the mistakes he's making, go with Nation Rush. I'd rather see this rookie make mistakes than this dude who's a 6-year vet. He making the same mistakes. Put that rookie in there, he'll make his mistakes.
Right.
Because he can learn from it. Obviously, Anthony Brown's not learning from the mistakes he's making. Because he's been making them since day one. So he's not learning. Put Wright in, put Kennedy in, see what they can do. Put Vernon in, how do I want to say it? Quit not ruining, but quit wasting people's time with giving bad players playing time.
No doubt, man. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you, Banks. Thank you so much for calling in.
Hey, thanks.
You ran out of time, man. You just call back, man. I didn't mean to cut you off. All right, so, man, boy, this line is calling. Boy, y'all calling in now. Let me get my guys out, man. 571. You live.
Hello?
You live like 95. What's good?
Hey, how you doing today, my man?
Nothing to it.
Hey, look, my three keys, man, to this game is I need to see Michael Parsons at the end, man. He got to be the edge rusher because when he played with Penn State, man, that's what he did.
Yep.
Put him there. Let him take that place of D-Law a little bit and see if he can put some pressure on Justin Herbert. I need a heavy dose of Zeke, man. That's my second key. Zeke needs to run it.
Right.
And thirdly, if you go at your opponent's strength, and I double Bosa, run all over him all day with Tony Pollard and Zeke. End of the game.
Yep. What else you got?
I think if Prescott going, I mean, come on, if we run the ball and they got some good guys on their defense, they also got a lot of too that we can capitalize on. And I feel like if they want to come in and put the 8-man in the box, go over their head with CeeDee Lamb and Amari Cooper. Easy, man. We got it.
Yeah. I mean, their whole philosophy is they want you to run, believe it or not. They like to play the two deep safety look. They depend on their front to stop the running attack. They got guys that come down and feel and hit and do their assignment well. But they be without one of their DBs. But I think we can run it on them.
That's what they want. That's what we want them to do because we got a quality quarterback that can sense that. When that man come up in the box and go over his head. I mean, we got too many weapons. They only got two good guys in the backfield right now. throwing with tight ends and CeeDee Lamb. I mean, we missed Gallup on this one, but we got Cedric Wilson. Come on, man. We can do this easily. We just need to have good coaching on these vital times when we got to make the right decisions To me, that game we played against the Bucks, man, last week, if we would on that 4th and 6, and almost at the end of the game, if we would have went for it, we would have killed some more time off the clock, and we probably would have won that game, man. And ain't no more victories, but I mean, we played them boys tough, man. And the category we're going against this week, come on, man, there's no excuses. I'm a diehard Cowboys since back. I need to see something.
No doubt, man. Appreciate you for calling in, fam. Good call. All right, so, you live by gambling and you die by gambling. I can only imagine, 4th and 6, the Cowboys go for it and they get probably a sack or something like that because the drive got stalled or what have you. And I can hear the press clippings. The Dallas Cowboys risk it all on 4th and 6 and and they lose, I just don't think that Mike McCarthy made it to that level of risking it. Let's just be real. He haven't earned his keep to be that type of gambler at this stage of his career with the Cowboys coaching. Now, if he's been here for like 5 or 6 years and it's 4th and 6 and he want to go for it and, no nuts, no glory type of groove, then go for it. But in this type of game, they say, man, kick the field goal, go for the win. And especially when your drive has just been stalled. But I feel what he's saying. You got to be risque a little bit, But I just don't think that the Cowboys are at that level now, going into the second year with Mike McCarthy. 409, what you got? What you got, D?
Hey, man, not much, man. It's just from the standpoint of, I've been hearing a lot of, as far as what the Cowboys need to be worried about. But, I think the Chargers are in a similar situation in that if they lose a couple key guys, they're a much weaker team. And I think that's what we're seeing with the defense. Kind of hit them a little hard, too, with them losing Chris Harris and their starting defensive end. You got to remember old Christian Covington I'm looking at.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you remember when he played with us.
Okay.
A couple years ago.
Yeah, I remember Christian Covington, who we got and picked up from the Texans, yeah.
So I think he's slated to kind of fill in.
Mm-hmm.
And so you kind of, which he was a pretty good run defender. So maybe, hopefully you can kind of take advantage of that. And there's not too many guys on their defense besides Bosa and maybe Murray and Derwin. They got about three, 4 guys. So, like I said, I think Amari and Lamb going to have a field day. I think you're going to be able to get your tight ends involved and go ahead and feed them while the Eden's available, because when Gallup comes back, and either these guys are also in contract years too, so Schultz knows he has to go out there and make it, take advantage of his opportunities. And so those guys got to be in that mindset and understand that they have every week when somebody's injured, especially on the offensive side with our weapons, one of those guys are injured, that's your opportunity to go put some good film up. So I think they'll be in that mindset. A lot of screens that you saw against Tampa, I think, would be more effective. Stretch out that depleted front line. You got a lot of youth playing on the back in that secondary. You got a rookie and a second-year guy coming in, so they lost their vet. So I honestly think our offense can take advantage of it and kind of make this overwhelming for Herbert and make him kind of prone to make those mistakes. And once he starts making those mistakes and once it starts raining, it's going to start pouring for him. So let's go Cowboys.
No doubt, man. Appreciate you for calling in.
All right, bro.
Good call from you, man. Good call from him. Let me see. I love the rebuttals here. Mike says, Law, in a game like it, you say go for it. Those are the defensive champions. I like what you're saying, Mike, on that. But it's 4th and 6, and we had a lot of drive kills at the end. And I just don't think that if you go for it in 4th and 6 and you've been having some stallments at that last drive, we're talking about the last drive that's set up for the Greg Zuerlein kick there. One would be, okay, you don't trust your defense, right? 2 would be, okay, you don't trust your kicker. And when it's 4th and 6 and then you had a few drives to stop on that particular play, back to back. Let me tell y'all how we got to that 4th and 6. Back to back, you had Lyle Collins to get beat. He got his butt whooped badly, and Dak Prescott had to throw it away. And then on that same play, you had what's this guy named Vita Vea destroyed. I'm talking about he picked up was it Connor Williams and said, "Rockin' my baby," he picked him up and said, "Here you go, Dak. Is this your baby? Is this your son?" And he was trying to give him to Dak to change the diapers, for crying out loud. So, and those happened back-to-back plays. I believe if those two guys didn't get beat, your right tackle on the previous play, and as well as the last play, the Connor Williams getting beat so bad by Vita Vea, maybe you'll go for it. But back to back, those guys got beat, and I already know the third time, if it's 4th and 6, those boys are going to be really coming after them. So it was just one of those situations that the Cowboys probably looked at it and said, okay, we'll kick the field goal. We'll trust Greg on this one. He better make it. And he made it. And they said, okay, it's a minute. What was left on the clock, Cowboy Nation? 1 minute and 20 seconds. That's forever in a day for Tom Brady, by the way. And they trusted on their defense, which, go back and watch that final drive. We was this close. Because the ball went through Trayvon Diggs' hands. It just went right through it, and the interception went right through. I said, Lord, that would have been marvelous for Trayvon Diggs to catch that interception. And then we know what happened on the final play, PI, for crying out loud. But it is what it is. Vita Vea is a bad man. We got some more people that's waiting over here. My guy, Point Dexter. Appreciate you, man. You live.
What's up?
Nothing to it, man. What's your 3 keys? What's
All right,
we got the keys. You got the keys.
Okay. All right. The first key I have is the special teams. Special teams will have to play better than they played against Tampa Bay. And this game, I think, will be won up front. Now, I listened to a show, and I had Jesse Holley, and Jesse Holley said backups was like spare tires. You just wear the spare tire until you get a new tire.
Right.
Well, when I get a car, I throw that donut out and I get me another tire. So hopefully these people that's going to step up like another tire, not like a spare tire. Woo. So it's going to be the offensive line and the defensive line. I don't want to see the tires come out. I don't want to see no donuts. I want to see real tires in the game. Dak is going to do his thing, man. And they will have to commit to the run. I know Dak can do his thing, but they have to commit to the run. Because Zeke is one of those dudes. If you in the first half, you might be stopping him, but if you stay committed to it, them plays will come for you. Man, look, I got to get back to work. Love you. Have a great weekend, man.
Appreciate you, Point Dexter. Appreciate you, man. I always call in with some good stuff, man. He must got one of those luxury vehicles. He said he don't put the donut on there. You put the real tire on there. Let me know in the comment. I know you are going off to work, but do you have the replacement rim too, or is it just a blacked out rim? I got my guy Tyreek, man. 585. You live?
Hey, what's going on, Law? How you doing today?
Nothing to it, man. Talk to me.
I look at it like this, man. I'm gonna need this coaching staff. The court reminded me of Jason Garrett still being the coach. and why I'm saying that is because isn't it funny how the Giants lost to Washington?
The same way,
Same damn way. You noticed that, right? I thought I was seeing things.
Oh my God!
But I didn't want to say nothing though.
Yeah.
I was like, damn, that shit look familiar.
Yeah.
And the way that they lost, I'm like, damn, I remember losing like that back in the day. Damn, I got that Jason Garrett vibe. I said, damn, he's rubbing off on them like he did on us.
Oh
you know
my
what I'm
God! Yeah, I know exactly what you said.
Yeah, so it's like, damn, it kind of got me looking at Kellen Moore a little more like, you still got some of his bad juju still on you? I need to know now, But yeah, man, it's like what I really want this team to do is stand up.
Yeah.
We know we got injuries. Injuries is a part of playing football.
Facts.
Bro, let's stand up, man. As a team again, same thing we did when we had to go play these Bucks in their home stadium as they was blasting the cannons, raising their banner. We need to stand up the same damn way every week, much as we can, until we get our the rest of the troops back, man, and get up in the playoffs and make a run. Because my whole thing is like this: Cowboys got a bad. I don't know how to say this right now, but I'm gonna say it like this: they got a legacy. Well, I ain't gonna say a legacy. I'm gonna say they more or less got certain things that they do that always reminds, like, they stand up for the big teams, but for the teams that we know they should beat, they lay down. You know what I'm saying? They don't play as hard. You don't see as much motivation out there, much effort. You know what I mean? And that's one of the things I think that kills us, man.
Hey, Tyreek, man, just real quickly, man, give me your final score prediction and 3 keys, just 3 keys, and I'll try to give you.
Okay, I'm gonna say 24-21 Cowboys.
Okay.
Because we're gonna have to grind. We're gonna have to grind, man. And Zeke got to do his thing.
Right.
He got to do his thing, man. Ain't none of that dancing in the hole jump. Stick and move. Let's go.
Ho, hit
don't
ho.
give up the ball.
Yeah. So no fumble.
Hit ho.
See ho, hit ho.
You ain't got time to be playing around.
All right. So what's the second key? What's the second key?
Dak Prescott, man, keep him clean as possible. You know what I mean? Keep that man clean as possible. And defense, man, I don't care if y'all got to throw the kitchen sink at these people, man. Man, try to get to Herbert as much as you can. I know they probably ain't going to get to him that much, but when you do get to him, hit him.
Hit him.
Make him think. Make him see ghosts, man. That's what, you know what I mean? That's all I want from Herbert, man. But other than that, man, have a good rest of your day. Cowboy Nation, stand up. Let's get this game, man, because we need it.
No doubt, man. Appreciate you, Tyreek, for calling in. I got one of the somebody that's really gonna help this channel out. He's next. I've been dealing with a lot of things like off camera, so I didn't get a chance to do the drawing yet. But I do have all of the names tallied up. But we're gonna figure out how we're gonna do this drawing so that somebody can get a seat to the game against the Eagles. His name is OT, man. What's good? 346, you live.
What's up, Love Nation? I'm good.
Good, that's good, man.
How you doing?
Hey, you sounding better from last week, man. I love to hear this, man.
Better, man.
Yeah, way much better, dog. I said, man, you were somewhere sick, man. But good to hear you now, man. What you got? What you got for this episode, man?
We did good. My 3 keys to the game for this weekend is, please, the first one, please do not play Anthony Brown on defense. Please.
Right.
Please.
Please,
You know, that's the first key. The second key, run the ball.
Right.
And the fourth one, take care of Dak Prescott. But I think the defense is also banked out. They are also banked up. I mean, like, a couple of players won't be playing. So I don't think the defense will be that strong as many people think they will. So I think we can run the ball. Please bench Anthony Brown. Please. Oh, my God. He killed the Cowboys, man.
Yeah.
And people not talking about it. I don't care what the defense do up front, but if the cornerback's not going to cover anybody, they got good wide receivers. Play one of these young draft picks, and let's see what they can do. Take the politics out of the game.
Right.
And put somebody out there that can cover, you know? Please. And it's going to be a good game in San Diego, or in LA, I mean.
Yeah.
So, hopefully. And one thing, please email me or text me your email if I can get the tickets out to you this week, because I'm traveling to London on the 23rd, which I will be back that Monday right before the game. So, if I can get a ticket to you probably this week and just get it over with, and then you can do your thing.
Yeah.
So you already have my phone number. You got my personal cell.
Right.
That's where I text you from. So send me your email, and then I can buy the ticket, and then they can just send it straight to your email.
Okay, and here's the conundrum. I will be in the air, I believe on the 22nd to go to Cali. So what we would do is I figure it out, man, even if we have to parlay it through my guy, Skywalker Steele, or somebody like that that's locally in Dallas. We'll figure it out though. I'll shoot you a text though.
Yeah.
I got your text message,
so
man.
Send me your text, send me your email. I'll probably email the tickets to you because it's electronic tickets. And
it's
then
electronic,
trying to get somebody a real good seat.
A real good
from
seat.
There you can just so you can just email them the ticket, but we want them to go to the game because that's what this is about.
Right.
It's not about we giving you ticket and you giving it to somebody else. No.
Yeah.
Please go to the game. This is for a reason. It's trying to make somebody's dreams come true. So if we're going to give you the ticket, this is my personal money. So please go to the game. That's what this is about. It's not about you giving the ticket to somebody else.
Right,
If you can make it to the game, tell Lord Nation he can give the ticket to somebody else that's willing to go to the game. But don't give the ticket to somebody else if you are the winner. If you can go be honest about it and let us give the ticket to somebody else.
No doubt, man. So this is what I'll do, man. I'll make it my business. I got the spreadsheet together, so I just got to put it on this app, and then I'll do the spin wheel. It's going to be live, and then they'll see their names drawn.
Yeah.
And today is Saturday, of course. Tomorrow's Sunday. I think I should have some time Monday to do like the full drawing, putting all of those names in that wheel. And then whoever wins it, they just got to be local, unless they got some good gas money to drive to Texas.
Some good seeds, man. I know some people might not even spend that money on themselves, man. I'm spending good money for those seeds, man. So please go to the game,
Appreciate you, the OT, man. Thank you so much, man. That's my guy, man. That's a good guy, man. Using his personal money to get people butts in seat for the Dallas Cowboys versus the Philadelphia Eagles week. So, my only thing is I have to be in Cali by the 22nd. The 24th is my daughter's birthday, by the way. So we will figure something out. It's a lot of moving parts. The funeral will be on that Sunday. My daughter's birthday on the 24th. So it's a lot of moving parts, man, that I got to work around. And you guys, she's at this phase right now. 215, you're next, and then 804, and then 972. That'll be the order. There's a lot of phases. My daughter will be turning 5. Can y'all believe it? I got a 5-year-old daughter right now. She's going to be 5, and she won My Little Pony, My Little Pony, My Little Pony, My Little Pony. Rainbow pie and Pinkie Pie and Pie Pie and all of these pies with rainbows and stuff like that. I done already changed the room with rainbow stuff and everything with these My Little Ponies, and it's just been crazy. She went from a phase from Bubble Guppies, from Paw Patrol. Now it's My Little Pony. So I've been trying to get all of this stuff together for her. Everybody else is in second place as it relates to fatherhood. I'm the number one dad in the world, by the way. But 215, you're live. 215, you're live. Once, twice. 215.
Hello?
Yay, what's good, man? You're live. You're live.
Yo, Lord, you got somebody in your background. I can't hear you. Somebody talking.
No, it's you. I can hear
Hello?
you. Yeah, you're live, fam. It's only you.
Or cause like I'm on the phone, I can hear like somebody talking.
Let me see. No, I just hear you.
Hello?
Yeah, can you hear me now? Hang up, call back. I think everybody can hear you right now.
All right, I'm gonna call y'all back.
Yeah,
I'm gonna call you back.
Call me right back then, Chief. Yeah. All right, 804, you're live.
Hey, Lord Nation. Love your station, man. Hey, happy birthday to your daughter, and I'm sorry for your loss.
Appreciate
you,
man.
3 losses. First, we need to call New Orleans or Pittsburgh, trade a first, McCarthy, and Wood, and see who bites on it. If that doesn't work, sit Brown and Jordan Lewis, start Kennedy and Deshaun Wright, absolutely on defense. Don't give that a choice. Put him at tackle and McGovern at guard. Keep it moving. And put Jimmy in the ring, and all of this will go away. Just put Jimmy in the ring.
Just put him in the ring.
Man, appreciate it. Hey, not only that, remember, it was only our first game of the year. Most coaches played with starters at least a half in preseason.
Facts.
I blame that one on McCarthy again. It was our first game. We looked good. We looked better than we did last year. Hopefully McCarthy doesn't get in our way, and we'll be fine. Peace. Thank you, man.
No doubt, man. Appreciate you.
This is Sparta!
Good call from him all the way, man. Appreciate you. All right, we got the 215. You're live. Second time around. You good? 215.
Hello?
Yeah, you're live.
Yeah, what's up? It's Philadelphia.
Oh, Philadelphia. Man, what's good, man? Talk to me.
Chilling. I got a little problem because I was hearing, I think your last caller, I think he was trying to troll Jason Garrett on the Giants or something like that. But I'm thinking to myself, is right in the last 25 years, guess who was your best coach?
You going off of the statistic aspect of winning-loss ratio?
No, I mean,
take
a guess.
I know the answer. Jason Garrett got more wins than Jimmy Johnson, but that don't mean that he's a better coach than Jimmy, though, right? Is that what you're trying to? What are you getting? Let me start your time over with, because I love when you call in. Talk to me, man. Where you getting at? You know, what you trying to say about my team in the last 25 years?
So what I'm getting at, because I heard the last caller trying to troll Jason Garrett on the Giants and stuff like that. So I'm just thinking, how can you troll a coach that coached you for 10 years? And it's like, that was your best coach. So, like, how can you troll a coach that used to coach you? Like, I don't understand.
He was our best coach by default, by political mastermind of Jerry Wayne Jones. That was his son, basically. And to this day, remember, I don't know if you follow Cowboys that closely, but he said not in his mind that he don't believe that Jason Garrett would take him to the Super Bowl. We all knew as Cowboy fans that was going to be a far stretch to take Jason Garrett team to a Super Bowl because of Jason Garrett, just the way he prepared himself and get things going. Is Jason Garrett a horrible guy? No, I think that Jason Garrett, I met him in person. He's a wonderful guy, brilliant guy. Good follower of the game. But I just don't think that he's that extra push to make this team over to winning multiple playoff games and Super Bowls.
Yeah, I get it. But what I'm trying to say is,
talk to me.
Cowboys fans, they like to troll Jason Garrett and stuff like that. But I'm thinking, like, okay, so it's been 25 years, right? So
Facts.
Jason Garrett didn't deliver in 10 years. So what happened to the other coaches the last 15 years? Because you can't really blame Jason Garrett. I mean, he coached for 10 years, but what about the other 15 years?
Well, the 15
Those
years.
other coaches didn't do much either. So what
I'm
trying to say is,
whoa. Bill Parcells, do you know how many times? Do you know how long he was here with the Cowboys organization?
say it again.
Bill Parcells, do you know how long he been with the Cowboys organization?
Say what, like 4 years?
4 years. How many times with Bill Parcells, short time that he's been with the organization, he took that team to the playoffs?
Yeah, but he didn't do any playoff winning.
I ain't talking about the wins. I'm talking about the matter of circumstances. And on top of that, the coaches that came from Bill Parcells' tree during the time frame that he went, my daughter done went into the studio, but during the time frame that he was here, you know?
I mean, I get it.
You get it, right?
Yeah. Bill Parcells. So I get what you're trying to say. Bill Parcells is a better coach, but he was never a better coach as a Cowboys. Because Jason Garrett, honestly, like, he's been the best coach winning wise, like regular season and playoff winning. Like, he's won 2 playoff games, and the other coaches 15 years before him don't have more playoff wins.
But based off of your logic, Chip Kelly was a better coach. He went 10-6. What was his record? Did Chip Kelly ever had a losing season with the Philadelphia Eagles? He had one losing season? How many losing seasons did Chip Kelly?
The difference.
This is the difference.
The difference is Chip Kelly only played 3 seasons, and my franchise won't allow him to coach for 10 years. So that's the difference. Your franchise.
Our
let him
owner,
coach for 10
our
years
owner.
until playoff wins.
We've been trying to get rid of Jason Garrett after his 3rd or 4th year. We were saying like, hey, let's get rid of him. But by it being that Jason Garrett is the son of Jerry Wayne Jones, he refused to listen to us. But they kept moving everything around. It was everybody's fault but his. You see what I'm saying? And that was the situation. During Jason Garrett time frame here, we had to move on from a lot of things. But when we got Will McClay, we at least said, God, at least now we got somebody that can properly evaluate talent. But before Will McClay, we was living off the backs of what Bill Parcells done. Case in point, DeMarcus Ware was a guy that Bill Parcells developed, although he didn't want to develop him. But Jason Witten was one of the Bill Parcells guys. You see what I'm saying? You know, all of this stuff falls under Bill Parcells' imprint. And we just got lucky with Jason Garrett being here for as far as getting some of the wins. But outside of that, man, this team was just been in a shambles if it wasn't for the fact that Jerry Jones loved Jason Garrett. That's just how it goes, unfortunately.
Okay, all right. So, who do you think was the Cowboys' best coach? That's what I'm asking. In the last 25 years.
In the last 25 years, the Cowboys' best coach, hands down, have been Bill Parcells. In the last 25 years.
Bill Parcells is a better coach than Jason Garrett, but not as a Cowboys coach. As a Cowboys coach, Bill Parcells didn't do anything.
As the
All
Cowboys,
he did was with the Giants.
Did you see the cards that was dealt to Bill Parcells or comparable to what Jason Garrett had? Come on, man. Come on. The talent-wise, Bill Parcells didn't have the longitude and latitude what Jason Garrett had. Look, I'll go to my grave saying that if Bill Parcells was coaching this team for the amount of time that Jason Garrett was coaching this team, we'd probably have 2 more rings. But my thing is with you with the 25 years, why in 25 years, as good as your team been, why you guys only got 1 ring? Why did you guys only got 1 ring since 95? What's that problem is?
Okay, Loyal. All right. So, okay, you want to go there?
Yeah, why you only got 1 ring?
Why only got 1 ring?
Why the Eagles only got one ring since 1995 then? Is that the case?
Yeah.
Why you guys only got 1?
The Eagles from 2001 to 2004, y'all lucky the Eagles didn't win the NFC Championship and won the Super Bowl because we would have had 6 Super Bowls. So y'all so lucky. But even though, hold on, right? The Eagles fans, who do you think witnessed more playoff excitement? A 25-year-old Eagles fan or a 25-year-old Cowboy fan?
You talking about excitement? Come on, man.
Yeah.
You talking about excitement. How many Cowboy fans will call to an Eagles page to talk about excitement, for crying out loud? Look, I like you though, but I got to tell you this. The Eagles, y'all got 1 Super Bowl ring. 1. Before you guys can come to me, you got to come to the Washington team first, and then you got to go to the Giants, and then you can come to the Cowboys talking about excitement. But you should be on the Washington team fan page and talking to them saying, hey, we coming. We coming. We got 2 more to go, you know. But 5 is a long way from 1. It is.
Yeah, I mean, I get that and all, but right, what I'm trying to say is, right, it's been 25 years since y'all witnessed a divisional playoff win. Like, come on, like, that don't bother you? I mean, like, what I'm trying to say is you can have all the chips and still not be relevant in 25 years. Not giving your fans anything to brag about in the playoffs, like their hearts wasn't pumping in the last 26 years. I get it. Okay, you got 5 Super Bowls. But at the same time, your fans, like, y'all haven't witnessed nothing in 26 years.
You know what? I got a 5,000 square foot home right now, right? So I got multiple rooms in my rooms. You know, I got a double 3-car garage. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
So let me hear my analogy. I'm happy that you guys finally bought your starter home. I'm not sitting here talking about your 1-car garage, your 1-bathroom, and 2-bedroom house. What you want, a cookie? But see, I've been living in this mansion. You see, you guys just not moving into the neighborhood. You got the small house. You got to ask somebody else, can I use the restroom? Because you only got 1 restroom. I got 5 bedrooms, 5 restrooms. You see what I'm saying? I'm not going to sully and denigrate you from getting your first house. Shout out to you. You got your starter home. Now, can you go buy an extension to get another car to pull up in the garage before you start talking about the person that got the mansion? Yes, my mansion was built in 95, but your home is still a small one. You know, that's just how it is. The person that got more is still happier than the person that got less. These rings don't expire, baby. You know how this thing go.
All right, Lord.
Appreciate you so much, man.
An analogy myself, right?
Go.
And it goes something like this. So, do you think titles are rings?
Say again.
Do you think titles, like winning a title, is a ring?
Winning a title is a ring. Winning a title is a title. Oh, I know you finna go with the world champion. Go, yeah, go. Yeah, I think.
All right.
I give you that. I give you that. Yeah, you got it. Go.
Hold on, check this out, because y'all like to talk about old, history and 26 years ago Super Bowl. So if I was a hypocrite, right?
Go.
And I would talk about things I never witnessed. I could easily say the Eagles won a title in 1948, 49, and 1960. But I'm not a hypocrite to brag on that. So
because even if you talk about those 3, they still less than 5. That's still less. And on top of that, your organization is older than mine. I'm a baby organization. We got more. I witnessed 3 Super Bowl rings. I had the excitement 3 times over. You only got your excitement 1 time.
But you're not understanding my analogy. So what I'm trying to say is, y'all like to harp on the past, right? So if I was a hypocrite, I could talk about things from the past too, but then that'll make me look stupid, wouldn't it?
No, because I told you. Hold on. I told you that I'm happy that you got your 3 titles. Matter of fact, there was only 10 teams in the league at the time. I think that's too many teams at the time when you guys won your first 3. But if you want a cookie for the first 3, I give it to you. But that's still less than 5.
All right, but Law, right? What I'm trying to say is, Cowboys fans, they think, right, a ring. They think a ring is a title, when really, a ring is a gift since the '60s they give you for winning a title. So what I'm trying to say is, even though back then it was called championship, at the end of the day, it's still a title. So what I'm trying to say is, y'all bragging about rings and all this stuff. A ring is not a title. It's just a gift you get for winning a title since the '60s.
I feel you, man.
Y'all can hyper on rings all y'all want, but y'all really don't know the history of the NFL.
Well, we have, since the Super Bowl been birthed, we have 5 titles / 5 rings, 5 Super Bowls.
Well, I mean, okay, you got 5, we got 4 then.
You got 4, so you got one more to get.
One more than that,
come on, get you one more, and then we can have the conversation. But until then, you're not presented at the table with the same. You're still looking up. You're looking up so much that you got stomach muscles on your neck. Y'all still looking up to the Cowboys.
All right, Law. What's more important? Like, I get it.
Five is more important than 5 is more important than 4.
Yeah, but don't you, come on. You haven't seen a divisional playoff win in HDTV in 26 years. So, okay, y'all got 5 rings, but y'all young fans didn't witness nothing. So, all right, imagine a 25-year-old Cowboys fan bragging about 5 rings. You don't even know what a Super Bowl feels like. You've never been to a championship parade, but yet you want to brag on Super Bowls?
How long it been since the last time you won a Super Bowl? How many years now?
What, 1996?
No. I'm talking about your team now. You see how time flies, right? But you can't that's not recent, dog. It's been gone now, My daughter's walking around doing math equations. She's finna turn 5.
That's not recent, so...
Huh? Hey,
all right, so
Philadelphia, man, I appreciate you, man. We got some other people that's waiting, man. I appreciate. That's why I turned the time off, because you got other Eagles fans. Now you representing all of Eagles Nation, and now people from the Eagles going to be looking at you like, come on, man. Let's get us another ring before you start talking. I know they love you, but come on, man. Come on, man. This is sad, man. This is sad, fam. You got one Super Bowl ring, and you're going all the way back when there was only 9 teams in the league before the NFL was formulated. 4 titles, and you're talking about that. Come on, man. Come on.
Exactly.
But that's not the same. That's not the same. When the Cowboys won the last time the Cowboys. So you trying to tell me that the equivalency of the talent level was same in 1995 juxtaposed to 1948 or 1930, whatever the time when you guys wore leather helmets. Come on, man. Come on. It's not the same.
My analogy. So you trying to say, like, my history is in the past, right? So that's exactly why I said it, to see your reaction.
No,
that's the same way I feel when y'all talk about the past.
But you talking about when there was only 5 teams, man. How many teams was in the league when your team won the title? It wasn't even called the Super Bowl at the time. They had leather helmets.
No, all right. It don't matter.
Were they wearing leather helmets in '95?
When it was 5 teams. I'm talking about way back when guys was drinking beer on the field. Like, there wasn't even exercising. Like,
appreciate you, man. I'm trying real hard, man. I'm trying not to. Come on, man. But appreciate you for calling in. Thank you, man. Thank you for calling in. Oh my goodness, man. I'm trying so hard, boy. I wanted to tell you leave for it so bad, man. Oh my gosh, man. Let me let Natasha. Let me let 972. You're live. You're live.
Well, what's going on, man? Brother? Calling here from Oak Cliff. What's going on, Law?
Oh my gosh!
Tell him to sit down, because he wants to bring up old titles, bro. But hey, they were segregated back then. You can't brag about that fucking shit.
My point exactly.
You got only white people playing. That's segregated. What are you even talking about, dude? No, get out. Go. Get out of here.
I mean, he's making it sad for all it, like, not some, because my brother's a diehard Eagles fan.
You talking about titles where they weren't letting other people of nationality play. Only white people could play football.
The talent level wasn't even the same. Yeah, come on, man.
Down.
Oh my God!
We came in here in the 1960s and we ran the house. Look at all the wins. Pile up all the wins.
I mean, gosh, man. Good. I mean, I'm sitting there like, man.
Arizona was in the division.
I said, man, in 1930. He talking about 1930. 1935. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I understand. I get it. 95 was a long time ago. But I'm sitting here like, for all of the teams in the NFC East, what's taking them so long? They should have 10 Super Bowls the way they talking about. We haven't been there. You know what I'm saying? They still looking up. Shout out to the Giants. They had 2 Super Bowls. But come on.
Division with the most championships. Yeah. They got a lot of room to talk, huh?
My gosh, man. Hey, and on top of that, I got a brother. I got a brother that's a diehard. He's a diehard Eagles fan. I got a brother who's a diehard Eagles fan. And he really loved the Eagles, but he don't even come that reckless. You know, I'm sitting here like, come on, man, it don't make sense. Yeah. But what you got for what the 3 keys you got for victory, man?
The 3 keys to victory is definitely running the ball. We need to run the ball, because Joey Bosa is lazy on them run plays. He does not get after it the same way as he sees a pass play. So we need to do some misdirection. I wouldn't mind running to his side of the ball. I mean, he's lazy. As soon as you see a guy coming toward him instead of stepping back, his whole mentality changes. So definitely need a whole lot of run plays mixed in. You don't need to be checking out so much. Maybe switch the direction instead of checking out of a run play. Need some misdirection. Definitely need some Pollard mixed up in there. I mean, if your running isn't working, I mean, we saw what we were doing against Tampa Bay. I mean, those short passes were killing them.
Yeah.
Our receivers are good in space. I mean, we make things happen. I mean, we got a lead offense. We just need to tweak that defense.
No doubt, man. Appreciate you for calling in. Oh my goodness, man.
Yeah, man, no problem.
Yeah, good call from Oak Cliff, man. I appreciate him. Oh, my gosh, man. That's crazy. Oh, my goodness. All right, so it's 1:32. I got every bit of like 15 minutes, man, before I got to dip up out of here. So we're going to lock this room.
The conference has been locked.
And I'm going to let everybody speak at least about a minute. Y'all got to get it out, you know. It is what it is. Philadelphia says, he says, Law, I said it would be funny if we brag about old history like the Cowboy fans do, but not from 1930, man. Come on. Come on, man. All right, man, let me see. Willie D, man. 1 minute, Willie D. You go with it, man. Go with it.
Man, them Eagles fans, I told you the other day, 5,500 trying to hype them boys up. Tomorrow, when my bookie send me the card, I'm going to put $100 down on the 49ers. They're going to do their thing. And this damn fool.
Willie D. When you go to my bookie, just use promo code Law Nation, though. they'll give you another $100. Use that promo code Law Nation, man. I forgot to tell people about that. But if you're going to use mybookie.ag, use promo code Law Nation. That'll help the nation out. But go ahead.
Right on.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. That fool went back to 1930, 1940, like you said, 10 teams played back then. We don't count that bullshit. Y'all won one Super Bowl. Yeah, I'm gonna brag. And look, I seen the Cowboys win Super Bowl, so I'm not no 25-year-old man. I'm 39.
Yeah.
I seen the Cowboys.
So you seen all? You like me and you the same age. We saw all three of them, man. You know.
Exactly.
Vividly.
Man, them Eagles fans, they got beside themselves after they won that one game against the Falcons. The Falcons defense ain't no defense around.
My point exactly, man. Willie D, they won that one Super Bowl. Their fan base was literally eating horse droppings. You know, I mean, come on, man. Oh, man, for the 30s, you know, somebody was like, for the 1930s, they were like eating horse droppings, you know.
Law, real talk, Law. I was saying, why Law still letting this dude talk, man? I would have been the.
You'd have been said. You'd have been slapped.
Yeah, man, no. I said, no.
Oh, my God. But you saw my patience, though. You know, I was patient with it. You know, I was calm, you know.
I'm like, man, Law home making too, man. Man, me, I've been told this kid, I'm told the kid, hey, get out right now. Get off my phone.
Get off my God. I didn't want to do the man.
I know.
He said, man, somebody said like Bernie Mac, I love my brother, man, but he's a little slow, you know. Oh, man, can you imagine flexing like, man, my 19th, he tried to comparable to 1995, you know. Where is it?
That's the first time I ever heard somebody. Now I know about the history in the field, but I ain't never heard nobody try to claim that like that. That dude out of line.
Hey, you heard what I said, Willie? You know, I'm supposed to give you a minute, but you heard what I said, Willie. I said, man, okay, we'll give it to you. You got the 3 or whatever it is. It's still less than 5, you know. So he tried to put the 3, carry the 1, made it 4. But he said, hey, which one is greater? He's trying to make 4 greater than 5.
No. I love that shit.
Oh, my God, man. Oh, they better win tomorrow, man. I'm rooting for the Eagles tomorrow, by the way. I'm rooting for them. I'm rooting for you. I'm rooting for them. No, I can't root for 49ers, man. I can't stand them. I'm still mad. He's talking about 95. I'm still mad at 94, Willie. I'm still mad at 94. Prime time, Dion. He PI'd my guy. I'm still mad at 94.
Oh, my God. Down the sideline. Yeah, I know.
Hey, you want to know why? Hey, Willie D, me and you can relate. Want to know why we mad at the 49ers fan from 94? Because we saw that game. We was watching that game. Wasn't you watching that game, Willie? Vividly.
Yeah, man.
And I can't stand Prime to this day. And he's coaching my alum right now. You know what I'm saying? He coaching my Jackson State right now. I can't stand Prime. And he won a Super Bowl with us. But that's how I can recall stuff.
Man, look, man. And first of all, Troy Aikman and Mike Irvin, to a man, they said that was the best game they ever played. They went down 21-love in the first 6 minutes of that game, playoff game, and came back. And got peeled again. Mike Irvin got peeled by Deion Sanders.
My God, man. Let me let these people out, man. Man, I better have it already stuck their head in the door. We supposed to be going out doing some things on this beautiful Saturday. But all right, bro. Appreciate you calling in. Yeah, appreciate you. All right, let me get these guys off of here, man. I got my guy, the great 520, man. What's good? That's my guy.
Hey, what's up, Lo?
What's good? Talk to me.
Oh, man. Okay, I got 3 keys. All right.
3 keys.
Offensive line, then you make that push and push that defense back in the backfield. Let Bosa run on up in there because he cannot. He's got no patience for the run, so you can just run on it.
Right.
Defense, play your position, know your role. Special teams, those kickoffs and them punts, you got to put them deep. That's my 3 keys. The score, 31-20 Cowboys.
31-20.
Lastly, let me tell you something about an estate. You have the Dallas Cowboys estate, and you have the Philadelphia Eagles estate. Now, you got the Cowboys estate. You got that mansion. You got that mansion in front.
Right.
You got the servants' quarters back there. They got their own houses back there. Then you got the guest room. Then you got the guest house back there in the back.
Right.
With nice patio. You got that pool with the fountain shooting out shooting out water, shooting the water out the fountain. Now you got the Eagles estate. You got a one-room shack with a shed in the backyard. The shed in the backyard, scroungy dog tied off in the back and weaves up to your neck.
Yeah.
And there it is.
And there it is.
And that's less than a minute.
It's less than a minute. Appreciate
on
you.
To the next one. I'll talk to you later.
Appreciate you. That's Uncle Dave right there. But you know the craziest thing is, we as Cowboy fans, we were happy that you got your first starter home. We're not mad at it that, when we come over to visit, we watching TV, we watching the game. Yes, it's in HD, but it's on a 32-inch screen TV. You know, we ain't talking about that. We watching ours from a 95-inch TV. That's okay. You know, we ain't mad at it. We like sitting there said, okay, it's cool. The Philadelphia Eagles invited us over to their first house. We done brought gifts and everything. We congratulated them. We said, thank you guys. Welcome to the club. You are the last team in the NFC East to get a ring. We're happy. We're proud that you got your first house. But now that you got your first house with your 2 bedrooms, with the 1 bath, with 1 car garage, it's nice, it's up to date, it's cool. But now you're going to start talking about us and our matching. We sitting there like, hey, come on, man. You know, hey, all these years you've been sleeping on our couch. We've been inviting you guys to finally get one. You're supposed to got one when you're supposed to beat the Patriots many years ago, but you had a quarterback that was throwing up in the huddle, fighting with T.O. and things like that. We really wanted you guys to beat we really want you guys to beat the Patriots then, but you guys wet the bed. We didn't cash y'all out of the NFC East. We still welcome you with open arms. And now you finally get a ring, and now you want to talk out of the side of your neck. Be humble, Eagle fans. Stop eating horse droppings, 314, you live. Come on.
What's going on, Lo?
Talk to me, man. Talk to me.
Man, them Eagles fans, man, they funny, man.
Hey, man, we got 3 over in the 1930s, man. Hey, you should have been around 1911, man. Around that time, boy, we helped design the football, Let's get credit for that.
Right, Lo, man. 1930, you got the option to watch them or watch the Three Stooges, man. Come on, man. 1930. They gotta understand, Law. We the big brothers and they the little brothers.
Right.
They don't get it, man.
And they older too. They older than us.
Right. Well, we the big dog and they the little puppy.
Yeah.
They gotta learn to know their role, Law.
Right. We didn't talk about that 1-bedroom house. We actually said, hey, man, it's nice, man. You got the 1-car garage with the 1 bed. Hey, we ain't worried about it. You know, that's nice. We told them that was nice, but now all of a sudden, our house is better. You know, like, come on, man. We got rooms, but we got rooms on rooms. You know.
Right. Law, like you say, you got the mansion. You can play hide and seek in your mansion. Oh man. And Law, they talking about we haven't won since what, 96?
Yeah.
We
95,
didn't have
96
high
season.
def TV and stuff. Man, Law, they gotta understand. Today it's the PC era. We run in the blood, sweat, and tears era.
Right.
They don't get that.
Right.
It was rough back in our day, but we took it and we won it.
Right.
Yeah. But yeah, that's all I have to say, Law, man. Good
Hey,
show.
just give me one key, man. Give me one key, 314. I took all your time. Give me one key, man. For the victory.
I got you, man.
Give me one key for victory, man. One key for the victory for tomorrow night, man. For tomorrow. What we got?
Man, I see we go to I see the score being like 28-14 Cowboys.
28-14. My God. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, man. Appreciate you, man. Thank you so much for calling in.
All right, thanks, look.
That's a good call over here. I got my dog over here, man. I know Montana gonna get it right, man. What you got, man?
Oh my God. Yo.
Let me in. I'm so bad.
No. Yo, y'all got me in tears over here, man. My man said stop eating horse droppings, yo.
Yeah.
I mean, you know me. Like I said, I'm going to say this one time. I'm a Buckeye fan.
Yeah.
I know about Joey Bosa.
Facts.
Y'all know about that 21, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he used to treat all those boys that y'all talk about, Chase Young, Joey Bosa, Mick Bosa. He used to treat them in practice every day. Treat them. I mean, run through them, run over them, couldn't tackle him. What y'all think was gonna happen tomorrow?
All right. So repeat it.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's do that same. Yeah.
But I don't want to get no score predictions because, I mean, the Chargers, they can score. They can, they can get down the field. It's going to be a good game.
It's going to be a good
It's going to be a close, good game. Like I said with the Bucs, it's going to be a close, good game.
No doubt.
But all I just want the defense to do is just get the critical stops.
Mm-hmm.
Just the critical stops.
No doubt.
That's it. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, man, I don't got too much for you, man. I just
want to laugh one more time with me. We got the 1948. You know, that's equivalent for you guys to talk about the 1995 Super Bowl ring. Oh my God!
My man wasn't even born in 1930.
I mean, man, we were lining up in the streets talking about we shall overcome, man, and he talking about titles. I mean, good grief, man.
I mean, Law, if you think about it, if that's the case, then the Browns got the best winning record of all time then. Couldn't nobody beat the Browns.
The Browns, and the Packers.
21, They got 21 championships before the Super Bowl era?
Yeah.
Okay. So if that's the case, then the Browns is the top dog.
Like you ain't never catching them. That's like the Lakers and the Celtics. They up there, boy. Oh my God, man! Appreciate you for calling in, man. Appreciate you, bro. All right, anytime, man. That's my guy.
Sparta!
All right, we got 717. You live. 717.
Yeah, Law?
Yeah, Lou. Yeah, dog. You live.
You hear me?
Yeah, you live.
You
Come
hear me,
on with
Law?
it. Come on with it. Yeah. I hear you.
All right.
Come on.
Long time listener, love the show. Listen,
Appreciate
I'm from
it.
Pennsylvania.
Okay.
This dude who keeps calling you needs to drop his information so I can go see him myself. There's 3 things that have happened that don't exist in our world. Let me think. Jesus walked across the water. Everything else has existed, and then you win a championship. How are you going to use that as a premise? That makes no sense at all. Zero. So for you to for you to put that math together, that makes no sense at all. I have to deal with this every single day, Law. I live in Pennsylvania, but I'm a diehard Cowboys fan.
Right.
Every single day, I got to put them back in their place. I got to put them back where they belong. Just wanted to touch base for you. Ended the show. Love the show. Just like I said, long time listener. Love the show. And tell Mr. Philadelphia, whatever the hell his name is, drop his information and we can get together, do our own little podcast.
Right.
Versus him.
right. Appreciate you so much for calling in, man.
This is Sparta!
Yeah. I mean, he's speaking the truth here, man. Hey, it's so many things backwards with that, with the whole conversational piece of what the Philadelphia Eagle fans is saying. And I get it. I understand it, right? But, hey, last call of the day is the second time back around. I have the 903. All right, Lady Jessica. Talk to me. let me just play this again. No. What you got, lady? What you got?
Philadelphia, you don't need to show your face on there. Another Cowboy live ever, bro. That's all I got to say. You, dude, for real? You always talking about nobody let you call in. This is what you talk about when you call in, bro. No reason they won't let you call in, man.
We got to get another Philadelphia Eagle fan. You just made your whole fan
base look bad. I'm going to get off Law, but I was calling because of that, too. Oh, my God. Well, anyway, Law, like I said, go for what we know. Punch it in. Let's roll. Let's score.
No doubt, Lady Jessica. I really appreciate you so much.
I know you got to go.
I got to go. I said, man, I got to tell somebody about this, man. And like the next Eagles fan I talk to, man, I'm going to go buy them a drink. We'll sit at the bar and we'll talk about it. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, look, man, let me tell you about a story.
They say you need to savor that one, Law.
I need to savor that one. Yeah.
Mark, everybody know E.T. Blue and E2 Blue and all the other Cowboys. Boss Cowboy, I've seen him over there too.
But was I was fair? Was I fair? I let him speak. I didn't overtalk.
You was fair, Law. You was trying your best. But I was like, cut it, bro. Cut it, dude.
But I want him. I'm encouraging him to call back again. I hope he did. I hope the mods didn't kick him out or anything because he's a good sport. He called in, right? he's a real one, Appreciate you so much, Lady Jessica.
All right.
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained?
Yeah, appreciate everybody calling. This was a fantastic show. If you missed this show, man, please just hit that rewind button. And by the way, hit the like button. I encourage all Eagles fans, Washington fans, as well as Giant fans, to watch this channel and just listen to the segment from everybody. I don't want to sully or denigrate people's thoughts here, on the nation. Shout out to everybody who made the donations while we were live, man. That went a long way. We're going to let the AI speak these things.
What do you think about McGovern getting center snaps? I definitely think he needs to be in the starting O-line lineup.
That's from Lauren. Appreciate you, Lauren. My daughter's named Lauren, by the way. My thing is, Lauren, no, I don't want to see Connor McGovern at center. No, but thank you, Randy, for making your donation. I think that Connor McGovern is good where he's at if they put him at guard, right guard or left guard. In the pinch, right guard, it belongs to Zach. But if Zach is out, then, of course, you keep Connor McGovern there, but not as center. He didn't do a good job during preseason as center, though. But I really appreciate everybody for tuning in. The AI is going to speak and do her thing. But I just want people to understand that, hey, the game is right around the corner. Just not lose sight of what we're trying to do here. We just got to stay focused. Keys to the game. Score early and often, of course, when you get into the red zone. Keep Prescott upright. And on top of that, play a sound defense. Those are the keys of the game
Much
for this
love
episode.
to you and your
Appreciate
commentary. Need you to hit the slap bottom from my girl Lowell. Smiley face.
Slap button, man. Just for that donation. Yeah, we would hit that slap. I know who that slap was on, though, by the way. Oh, my goodness. A prize fighter.
Happy birthday to your girl and condolences for your loss.
Appreciate you. Appreciate you, Wayne Zimmerman. Appreciate you for the donation. Yeah, prayers are up and sent out to the sky and beyond. Appreciate you for making the donation there. Thank you. They say, when the end comes for me, let it find me conquering a new mountain, not sliding down an old one, right? AI speaking.
I agree that Bill Parcells was the best coach. Coaching is going to be a huge question every game this season.
That's from Kelly. Appreciate you for the donation of 10. Bill Parcells, yes.
Next time.
JD, I got you. You know, y'all making these donations, man. I love it. Y'all help elevating the nation one way or another. OT, I'm going to have those tickets. Well, I'm going to have that information out for you. Just send the tickets to me by Monday or Tuesday, and we'll see how we get this thing. I got you. Banks says slap him. Go to your room. Shout out to you for the $9.99 donation. Man, y'all got these things coming in. Yo. Yo, come on, nation. How bad do you want it? How bad do you need it? I tell people all the time, if you want a thing bad enough to go out there and fight for it, to work day and night for it, to give up your time and your peace and your sleep for it, if all of your desires of it makes you quite mad enough that you don't get tired of it, and it makes you hold all other things tawdry and cheap for it, if life itself seems empty and useless without it, and all that you scheme and dream is about it, if you'll gladly go out there and sweat for it and fret for it and plan for it and lose all terror of God or man for it, if you will simply, just simply go after the thing you want with all of your capacity, strength and sagacity, with faith, hope, and confidence, and stern pertinacity. If neither cold poverty or famish or fame or sickness or body or brain can turn you away from the thing you want. Philadelphia, if dogged and grim and proceed and beset it, even if you think it, you can't even get it. Philadelphia. Just don't eat no horse droppings on your way at it. Let's go. Cowboy Nation, that's been my time. I really thank you all for yours. And remember, you're listening to nothing but the best. Turn me up. Come on. Come on, baby.
This is Sparta!
I want me some glory holes.
Are you not entertained?
Come on.
Are you not entertained?
Let's go. Yeah. Yeah. We live, baby. If you haven't subscribed yet.
Shame. Shame.
I ran up a check, I might do it again. Enemies close, have me thinking they're friends. 10 toes down, I'll be free until the end. Crib outside the city, I don't feel safe in my hands. Took so many years, I'm just waiting for the wins. I'm in debt to no one but
let's
the
go,
one who
baby.
sins.
Appreciate everybody for jumping in and tuning in. Let's go. I'll do it again. Yeah. If you're watching this channel and you are not subscribed at this point, and you just chilling, just getting all of this information from the nation for free 99, and you're not hitting that like button, you're not sharing this content.
I'm just doing me, everything is on me, or you matter what. Told her if it's it's all me. Everything is on me. Gon' back it up.
If you're
Told you I'ma
not
do
subscribed
me,
to the
hating
nation,
on me, it's not
and
adding
if you
up.
do share this
I do roll like a
conversation,
Mack truck, country heart. I'm a couple farm and go act up.
let's go.
Scars, I was
You gotta share this
cold-hearted,
conversation,
now I'm
baby.
back up. Keep it real, I do this once a month. I don't rap much.
Appreciate everybody.
Just take the money and go stack up.
Stack
Only
'em.
buying car to get
Yeah.
tatted up. All that other bull, it don't matter much. You only climb me up.
Credits time. Roll credits. Don't forget to put down where you guys are
I done
from.
doubled up on the workload. I think I fell in love with the bankroll. Pray up, get money, then we lay low.
And we lay low. Yeah. Come on. Hey.
I'm just doing me.
Come on.
Everything is on me.
Perry Lock, I see you. J Will. Trey Day, I see ya. Let's go. QBO 88. Michael Flores, appreciate you, man. Shout out to all of the super chats today. Jay Versick, B, we, Stelio's 300 Cowboy, J, Form, D, Thomas Leach, Johnny, I see you, Lauren E, yeah, 3 of me, Wayne Zimmerman, yeah, Kelly, appreciate you, JD, and Banks. Let's go. Let's continue to grind and shine. 215-267 PC 76. Let's go. Let's go, Cowboy Nation. Y'all already know what time it is. It's time to sit back and relax and just chill with this type of groove action. Come on. Hey, if your team and organization got more than 4 rings, let me see some fire emojis. Let me see some stars. Let me see, let me see something in the chat to represent your team. If you got more than 4 rings, oh, I'm sorry. If you got more than 4 Super Bowl rings. Yeah. Let it hit you. Come on. Shout out to all of the mods too. Shout out to Restream Bot. Appreciate you. J Form. Streamlabs. J Lombardi. Appreciate you. Whatever you do. Shout out to Emmitt Smith, one of the greatest of all time. See you. 7 more and another one. And another one. And another one. Fighting you was the one I lost. 7 wonders all in one. All in one. Don't let the street lights hit you all. KD, I see you, fam. Appreciate you, Todd Cook. Appreciate you, Johnny Hill. We the boys. Shout out to all of the sheriffs. Jerry, what'd you tell him?
I want me some glory hole.
Hey, Dose X, appreciate you. If it's your birthday this month, happy birthday to you.
If a paper crane can fly, then forever doesn't feel that far. So far, so far. If a paper crane can fly,
I want me some glory hole.
then forever doesn't feel that far. So far, so far. If a paper crane can fly, fly on, fly on, fly on, fly on, fly on.
Remember, you're listening to nothing but the best.
Fatality.
You have to be your biggest fan. And when things are really tough and they're really rough,
and nothing's working, but there's something inside of you that says, I just have to follow that, because you don't know who you're going to meet, who you're going to meet, who you're going to meet.
Finish him.
At this time, I see you, Philadelphia, man. I appreciate you for being in the chat. As we all tell Philadelphia one thing, won't you lean forward just a little bit? Right there. Don't move now. No. Don't move. Stay right there, Philadelphia. We love you, but you're moving around too quick. Stay right there. It's going to hurt me more than it hurt you. Now go to your room.
Have to be your biggest fan, and when things are really tough and they're really rough and nothing's working, but there's something inside of you that says, I just have to follow that, because you don't know who you're going to meet, who you're going to meet, who you're going
Slap the Godzilla out of one of those guys.